All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for round 9 of the Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR Cup Series. Let's quickly go over points here before we get situated and, of course, qualifying. So, Z1 sitting on pole position with a 158.420. Harry Paradise 26 right behind him, 200ths of a second off of Z1. Valhalla PD here and with a 158.937. Taze, our current points leader, with a 159.246. Ace on 240 with a 2 minute 011. Ghost Reaper with a .244. Evo Smoky with a .41. Zodiac with a .465. Deed Speeman with a .561. Rye Racer with a 2 minute .8. Reckless, and actually we'll grab the rest of the crew. Looks like Straw Hat J, dirty to 159.9. Now would have put him that would have put him fifth, taking or putting Ace on 240 into the outside row here for about 46 laps of Sebring. As the lobby gets shifted over, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our points. Dubs, I'm sorry. Looks like I am causing a restart already. That's great. And I don't have game capture on, so I'm glad I looked at that. Nice. So I didn't ready up, and that's my fault. But we will get better at that. Zodiac, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm racing. Oh, they're restarting anyway. Okay, we're good, we're good. So it's not only me that's causing problems. See if I can be less like Lightning McQueen this time. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Where did you qualify? You qualified 15th? Okay. Ooh, I love that livery of the skull. We got to look at all of these, which I should have been doing while we were, busy yapping here. I see vodka. Alrighty, for those that are just tuning in, we are doing a quick restart. Promoting friends Discord server this time. Oh yeah, no worries. So we are going to take a moment here. It's so weird being on the grid. See if I can take anybody out. Who's this 95 Budweiser? Aww. Straw Hat J was trying to get him. All right. Yeah, so we're here at Sebring. It's a fun road course. Those that were competing in Tora earlier this year are very, very familiar with Sebring, as we did 12 hours of Sebring. There's some news that I have as well. Sorry, I'm like jumping out of my skin, ready for the rest of the day. Not trying to say that I'm not looking forward to this race. I'm looking forward to see how this goes. 100%. Why can't I ready spectate? Can I spectate at this time? What are they doing? Why can I not ready spectate? Oh, because it's practice and qualifying. I think it has to be a race. Let me see if I can get them to switch this over. I'm going to give you a shot of this. Let me see what they're talking about. Yeah, so 46 laps here on a very clear and sunny day in virtual Florida. Let's see if I can. Nope, still can't ready spectate. But yeah, there's some fantastic news coming soon. You'll have to tune in at a later date to figure out what that's all about. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, of course, but I'm excited for it. I can't wait. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys when it's when the time is right. But it is not that time right now. So just a little teaser what's to come. What are they doing? Practice ends. I hope I didn't. Yeah, the race is about to start. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, it says I'm not ready. That's great. Working through some technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 minute, and we'll get this show on the road. Because I think it's going to put me on the grid again. And it is. Why can I not spectate? Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute all of this stuff and see what's going on. All right, so I think we have it figured out. So I just have to back out and then join again. So let me see if I have an invite from Dubs. I can just join off of somebody else. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Oh, man. Just waiting for this intermission to go through. So your pole sitter is Z1. Then Harry Paradise, which we saw was 200s behind Z1. Then we have Valhalla in third. Taze in fourth. Ace on 240 in fifth. Ghost Reaper in sixth. Evo Smokey in seventh. Zodiac in eighth. Deed Speeman in ninth. Rye Racer 24 in 10th. Reckless 5518 in 11th. Dubs in 12th. Tour Taxi. Welcome in. Adam LZ5 in 13th. Franny Snips 8 in 14th. Iron Phantom in 15th. Connor D Photo in 16th. Straw Hat J in 17th. Yeah, right. Maple Syrup Dude in 18th, I believe. Have medevac ready? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to quickly back out of here. Hopefully I don't obliterate anybody like I was trying to do to Straw Hat J last time, but we'll ignore that. Oh, cool. I thought he put me in the back. All right, let's see. Quit race. And then I'll join back in real quick. Rowdy Bucket, play here. We'll get back in. Yep, race in progress, I know. Pick a car. Sure, and spectate. All right, we are back in the groove, ladies and gentlemen. We have 46 laps here at Sebring. We went through the majority of the grid already. There we go. Where's everybody's paint? Oh, it's loading in. Okay. It's loading in. All right, so while we're on the pace lap, actually, did I forget anybody? Connor D Photo in 17th. Straw Hat J, of course, the stock liveries are going to be there until everything loads in. Oh, I'm not even in the right camera. Straw Hat J in 18th. Tythen in 19th. And then Maple Syrup Dude in 20th. Who is this? Visible Rocket. Visible Rocket is in the lead. Interesting. Okay, so driver points. So after Road America East last week, we have SJM Taze with 403 points. Valhalla with 345. Valhalla is currently fourth. Ghost Reaper is fourth in overall points with 315. He qualified seventh. And then Visible Rocket in fifth with 303, which I don't know why Visible Rocket's all the way back here. Or he's in the back, but he's at the front. Taze gonna win? Yeah, we'll see. Taze is wicked fast. I had the pleasure of racing with Taze Monday at IEC's IMSA series at we were actually at Sebring as well. So Taze is very familiar with Sebring. Yeah. So Maple Syrup Dude's already a lap down. That's strange. We'll have to get that worked out somehow. But the rest of your point standings as we go to our leaders, they go ahead and double up for the start. We have Dubs in 6th with 289, actually jumping 2 positions. Gen 3 LS in 7th, Reckless in 8th, Evo Smokey in 9th, 21 in 10th, Rye in 11th, Chris in 12th, the Duke 13 the Duke in 13th, Robert in 14th, and Straw Hat J rounding out your top 15 for the drivers' point standings. As we go ahead and round Sunset Bend here at Sebring, getting ready to take the green flag for round 9. Of course, the regular season is quickly coming to a close as we only have 2 weeks left, and here we go. We are live. This will be a interesting turn 1 here for everybody as we're going to go ahead and make sure everybody gets through cleanly. Looks like some cars are bunching up. I think that is Ghost Reaper losing a few positions on the start. Yes, he's losing 4. Tay's losing 3 at the time. Still bunched up coming through turn 2. Oh, the number 6 is off. See if I can find who that was. The number 6 was Rye Racer. Rye Racer's gone off. We're going to see if there's any changes here with our leaders. So Z1 with the whole shot. Coming through onto the backstretch. Somebody's already way off. That is Franny Snips. Taking a bit of a late braking into the hairpin. But back to our leader, Z1. Man, excuse me. Valhalla picking up a couple of positions on the start here. Harry Paradise dropping 3 positions. Ace on 240 picking up a couple of positions as well, up into 4th place. That rounds out your top 5 as they come down the back straight. Pull my little track map here. I keep forgetting the Ullman straight. Yes. That is so strange. And we can just see the gap that Z1's already built up. Valhalla and Ace on 240 and a little bit of a battle here for second as it continues. Battle for second. We have some cars with damage by the looks of it. Zodiac jumping into pit lane. We're going to see how much damage he has. Well, I guess we caught him a little too late. Maple Syrup Dude and Visible Rocket also joining them in the pits as we see Rye Racer overtaking Dubs for 13th through turn 5, coming down Big Bend. Top 5 is starting to break away from the pack just a little bit. And they are still pretty spaced out. It's a bit too early in the race to really be making any insane moves as the rest of the field is coming through Fangio, I believe that is pronounced, through into turn 10. This awkwardly sharp right-hander immediately going through to Collier and Tower that Dietzbeeman's going through right now of turn 13. Bit of a battle for 4th between Ace on 240 and Harry Paradise. Harry, of course, looking to make up those lost positions from the start of the race as we see Taze going off just a little bit on the Ullman straight, really pushing this car to the limit. trying to get back up into the top 5 and potentially back on the podium. Ooh, he's getting loose. Ooh. Man, that was a close one for Taze. Let's see what's happening to Ace on 240. Ace on 240 going for a pretty early pit stop as well. Some interesting pit strategies being displayed already. We'll definitely see how that pays off for those that decided to pit as early as they have. I mean, it's only 3 laps into the race. You don't necessarily have an issue with tire wear at this point. Maybe they swapped out to a harder compound to potentially gain time through an overcut, but I can tell you from personal experience, the overcut, or you get punished when you attempt the overcut here at Sebring, and we have quite a bit of smoke. I don't see any stopped cars. So maybe they were getting loose on the exit. So we see a battle for Connor D. Photo has disconnected, unfortunately, on lap 4, as we heard a lot of contact as the screen went black here. Battle for 12th. I think this is a 3-way battle for 11th. Yes, it is. With Adam LZ5 all over the back of Tython, and it actually hurts him. And now it's a 4-way battle for 10th as Reckless doesn't get a smooth exit out of turn 16 here. So we continue to have no change. Actually, Taze is back up into the top 5. We do have a swap up here. Getting really close to that tire barrier. You do not want to hit that. Could have been leading here, but I caught up with friends. Oh, yeah. It happens, man. I don't know. It's truly the luck of the draw sometimes. Let's check in on this growing battle for 3rd as Valhalla continues to hold off, or attempt to hold off, Harry Paradise here. He's got a little bit of a gap. Taze driving it deep through the hairpin, getting a nice exit with Harry Paradise firmly in his sights. He's definitely going to be hoping that Valhalla kind of slows him down just a little bit so they can create a 3-way battle for 3rd and potentially force Valhalla into making a driving error, as we see the rest of the field from 8th to 13th is truly bunched up. We're going to flip through these drivers and see what's going on here. So a 3-way battle for 8th between Straw Hat J, Evo Smokey, and Tython, who has quite literally broken away from Reckless, Rye Racer 24, and Adam LZ, as we see Reckless going up on 2 wheels, trying to cover the inside. A lot of fierce racing in the mid to rear of the pack. We're going to keep an eye on these guys as they come down the Ullman Straight. A jet jump scaring me there, even though it does it all the time. Oh, wait, do I have game audio on? I do, okay, sorry. Wow, Rye Racer with a move through the inside, and that's going to push Adam LZ wide. Adam LZ, of course, trying to cover the inside again to hope and pray to not get pushed out wide through turn 1. As you see, there's a lot of signs, a lot of dirt, and not a whole lot of grip. See them coming through turns 3, 4, and 5. Now, Rye Racer trying to set up for a pass down Big Bend into the hairpin, and they will go side by side for 12th. Rye Racer still holding, or Rye Racer still holding the inside there. Might get a run on. No, we're on with Adam LZ. Sorry, Adam LZ covering the inside, and we'll get potentially get by Rye Racer here. Rye Racer trying to send it through the inside of turn 10, and he does. So he will take that position. We're going to tune back into this battle for third between Valhalla and Harry Paradise as things start to heat up in our top 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cutting it really close to that wall. The second somebody taps that wall, their car is toast. 6 laps down here. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Actually, I can't because it says I've already run an ad. I didn't run an advertisement, but whatever. We're going to check in on the battle for 6th. Actually, we're going to keep on with this battle for... Actually, a battle for 2nd is going on. So Z1 is in 1st. Valhalla's in 2nd. And Harry's in 3rd. So this is the podium fighting here. It still throws me off that it has Visible Rocket as the leader. Maybe it's just a timing... or like a timing tower glitch, but we'll see what happens. As Harry Paradise starting to size up Valhalla PD, definitely going to be able to save tires and a little bit of fuel on the draft, even if he wants to lift and coast just a little bit. Is the rear end looks like it ran over a lunch tray and kind of stepped out on him. But he was able to quickly get the car back under control without losing too much time. Looks like there's about a 4/10 gap between these two cars, and we might potentially see a pass attempt here coming through Sunset Bend. But then again, it's only been 7 laps in the race, I doubt. And of course, Harry's not going for it. Would have been an interesting move to go ahead and try to do that. Harry Paradise getting a decent exit. Valhalla recognizing that, trying to cover the inside. Harry pinches him to the inside just a little bit, steps out at the last second. And from that angle, that last camera, it looked like Harry had him with a bit of a switchback, but the camera has deceived us, ladies and gentlemen. Harry just buying his time, faking a move there through the hairpin. Looked to have potentially unsettled Valhalla. Valhalla getting a pretty good exit out of the hairpin, but Harry's all over him and he's looking to get past him. Tay's not too far behind in 4th. Let's have to subtract 1 from the timing tower until something happens. But some very good close racing here between Valhalla and Harry. Harry, of course, driving the number 26 DeWalt. DeWalt Toyota. And Valhalla, get to actually take a look at some of the timing differences between these two. So Valhalla clocking a 2-minute 5:37 that lap. Harry clocking a 2-minute 2:52. We'll see what Taze is running. Taze is running a 2-minute 7. So we're going to go ahead and, now that a couple laps have gone away, we're going to take a look at their fuel and tire load, see what strategy everybody's on. Z1 already, well, I guess he's not carrying any more engine damage, as the little gnome under the hood of his race car has fixed his piston rings. He looks to be running soft tires. 27% in 8 laps. I think those are mediums. No, they might. I'm not sure. 55% fuel load, 27% tire wear right now. We're going to take a look. Oh, no, we missed the move on second. Harry's gotten past Valhalla for second. And during that, Maple Syrup Dude has backed out of the race. Unsure as to what had happened there. So we're going to take a look through the battle for 5th. It's not much of a battle. Take a look at Reckless 5518 running in 12th currently. Really driving that number 3 Chevy super deep into the corners, trying everything he can to close that gap to Rye Racer for, I'm sorry, he's in 11th. Rye Racer's in 10th. Rye Racer actually going super, oh no. What was that? Rye Racer going super wide and coming back onto the track. Bamboozled Reckless, bamboozled me. There's that plane again. Not sure what happened through the that last sector for Rye Racer, but we are definitely going to take a look at that afterwards. Battle for 5th going on between Deed Speeman and Ghost Reaper. Number 23 and 13. As sorry, Valhalla has gotten back past Harry through the hairpin. We're actually going to be locked in on this battle for 2nd, periodically checking on the battle for 5th as time allows, and they will go side by side into turn 10. Valhalla with the inside, Harry with a bit of a better exit. He's trying to force himself alongside for turn 13, but Smart backs out smartly, as that is not a place you want to go too wide, especially in these cars. It's not a fun time. That plane's just doing touch and goes in the background, trying to get those flight hours up. We appreciate the grind, as Valhalla will have his hands full down the Ullman Straight. We're going to take a look at Ghost Reaper and Deed Speeman real quick to see what... Oh, no, Ghost Reaper's going wide, and we'll lose potentially 2 positions there. We'll go back to the battle for 2nd, as Harry will get super close to the wall. And this is a move that we were watching occur on Road America East. You see how Valhalla pinched Harry all the way down to the inside. I'm actually going to go ahead and clip that for review purposes after the race to kind of talk about what's happening here. Let me get rid of the subtitles. I don't need captions. I know what I'm saying. We're going to quickly grab this as Harry Paradise has keeps the lead from, or keeps second from Valhalla, as they will continue to battle it out. And here comes a wild Taze, turning this into a three-way fight for second. Oh, that jump scared me. Alrighty, let's take a look at Deed Speedman and Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper losing 2 positions on turn 16 last we saw him. Last lap, actually. Whoa, driving it super deep into turn 13. Lucky number 13 for Ghost Reaper. That will cost him a bit of time through the straightaway. We're going to look at this potential passing opportunity for Titan, as there's a very heated three-way battle for 5th. And we'll go back to the battle for 2nd. A three-way battle for 2nd, I might add, as Taze goes to the inside of Valhalla and will jump into the middle, almost getting pushed wide by Valhalla. What a move, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, okay. Wow. We're going to go and download this. What a move by Taze. Lord have mercy, dude. I'm in awe that move just came out of nowhere. It actually surprised me, and I was waiting on the passing opportunity to present. Oh no, who else is disconnected? Franny Snips is disconnected. That's 3 in not even, how long have we been live? We've been live for 41 minutes and we've already lost 3 racers. That's wow. That's not good at all. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. It's Harry Paradise trying to drive away from Taze. Taze, of course, having to contend with Valhalla, trying desperately to get that 3rd place or 3rd position back. The battle for 5th continues to rage on between Ghost Reaper, Deed Speedman, and Titan. Titan, of course, losing 2 positions. And actually, Ghost Reaper's gotten around them, so he's back up into 5th place. Here comes Titan, the move for 6th. A little bit of door banging through turn 14 and 15. And it looks like Titan might secure the pass. No, he's not going to. His Deed Speedman now has the inside, which is exactly where you want to be for the Ullman Straight, side by side with the driver you're trying to pass. Don't want to hit that wall because both of you will die. And neither of you want to hit this wall on the outside either. Still a lot of door banging here between Deed Speedman and Titan. Deed Speedman still in a preferred spot for turn 1. They will go side by side through turn 1. Will they go side by side through turn 2? Yes, they will. Side by side through turn 3. A little bit of contact, and Titan's going to back out of this momentarily. So they will not go side by side through turn 5 or turn 6. Let's see if Titan's going to send it through the hairpin. I think he was tempted to do it, but he decided against it. Take a look at the battle for 2nd as Taze continues to reel in Harry Paradise, and Valhalla unfortunately getting left by Taze, left out to dry, catching a little bit of grass on the exit. Still confused on how Visible Rocket is still... Oh, somebody's wide. Valhalla going super wide through turn 15. So that's going to cost him even more places, and now he doesn't have the benefit of the draft. So now it's up to Ghost Reaper to potentially catch up and continue running off for the battle for 6th and 7th going on. Behind him is he sees nothing but clear track and a little glimpse of Valhalla PD sometimes. We're going to get back onto the battle for 2nd. I'm going to leave you guys with this as I take a 1-minute advertisement break. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to round 9 of the Slide Job Motorsports Cup Series. Your current top 5 is Z1, Harry Paradise, Taze, Valhalla, and Ghost Reaper for your top 5. Tython, Deed Speedman, Straw Hat J, Reckless, and Ace on 240 for your top 10. Whoa, Taze getting really loose through the start-finish straight there. And then the rest of the grid is Ace on 240, Rye Racer, Zodiac, Adam LZ, Dubs, Smokey, Iron Phantom, and Visible Rocket, who, according to the timing tower, is in the lead by a country mile. As Taze a bit shaken up by his car getting loose on the straightaway, the start-finish stretch, and is trying to regather his composure and his thoughts for the rest of the lap to try and go ahead and make up any time that he lost to Harry because of that. Still pushing the car super, super hard. As he is doing everything in his power to continue clawing back what he unfortunately lost due to that. We're going to check on the rest of the field in just 1 second to see if Taze is in drafting range of Harry Paradise. And he looks like he might just be in range. So we're going to flip through the rest of the grid real quick. Z1's still way out in front. We're watching this battle for 2nd, 3rd, battle for 6th between Deed Speedman and Straw Hat J. We take a quick look at this as they come down the Ullman Straight. Straw Hat J not in a position to really to make a passing attempt on Deed Speedman, but he is applying quite a bit of pressure by taking up all of the room in his rear view mirror, and that is it for battles on track. Let's go back to the battle for second place here, as we've had 15 laps so far with pretty good luck, I should say. Give me 1 second. I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, that was a close one. All right, so Rye Racer and Reckless 5518 going into the pits. Taze looked to have made another mistake by the looks of it. We're going to take a look to see what happened. His tires are almost completely worn out. I think everyone is waiting on Z1 to set the pit interval. Z1 potentially will stay out. We're going to do a quick fuel and tire check of the top 5. Just kidding. Harry, Paradise, Taze, and Valhalla, all 3 go in. As we are going to see who else decides to follow them. Ghost Reaper will follow suit. So Z1's going to stay out. We're going to give him just a little bit of screen time here. Straw Hat J goes in. Tython and Deed Speeman decide to stay out. Let's check their fuel and tire, as we're getting our first round of green flag pit stops here. Wow, 4.4% engine damage? Brother, what happened, Tython? He must have grabbed the wrong gear at some point. Deed Speeman really wearing those tires down. Ghost Reaper, Straw Hat J, Ace on 240 all in the pits. Whoa, we have some contact. Who was that? We have a stopped car at turn 19. That's Iron Phantom was sideways, having unfortunately a rough time getting back on track. Repping that Chaos Cartel number 19 Toyota. He has to have damage. Can you show me the damage? He doesn't have any damage by the looks of it. But he's not having a good time as Adam LZ5 and Dubs go in. I think he's going to call it here. Interesting, okay. As Z1 goes into the pits, and look how far ahead of the field he is because of that pit stop. Now, Tython and Deed Speeman are going to have to come in. They're going to have to. 6% fuel, 4% engine damage. He's about to hit moderate. You need to pit at this point. Maybe he was running a similar set of tires as Z1 was. Yes, there goes Tython. Deed Speeman will also follow suit. So now we're going to see how much time Harry Paradise and Taze can make up, as we have a battle for 5th between Taze and Valhalla. Valhalla getting super close to that wall. Definitely want nothing to do with that wall. I have nothing but nightmares about that. Somebody was bouncing off the rev limiter. We have some action here in 9th. We don't actually. That's him passing a lapped car. Let's check these 2 cars out, because I think somebody was punishing their transmission just a minute ago. Zodiac going in as well. So I think that's the last set of green flag pit stops we have. And oh boy, look at that. So Iron Phantom still has yet to pit. I Iron Phantom, of course, getting bonus points from or because of sportsmanship. I believe he got 4 extra points from Road America East. Good old Mr. Lightning McQueen himself. Tython, no? No, I'm just seeing things. Oh, wait, no, we have a battle for 5th. Ooh, Zaddy TV, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate you swinging by, enjoying some NASCAR action here at Sebring, as we're locked into a battle for 5th place actual. Between Ghost Reaper and Tython. Both of these drivers, of course, extending their pit stop or their pit time from give me 1 second. I am doing something dumb on my side menu. Alrighty. Yes, sir. NASCAR now or Nord's S-Class? Ooh. Oh, on Nord's. Okay. Yeah, that would be fun. I'll be honest. The garage... So, hear me out, right? I'm going to show you my face because I'm dead serious about this. So, you take the Garage 56 car, the NASCAR from Le Mans, right? And then you put it in the DTM series, or you put it in as a experimental car for the 24 hours of Nürburgring. How's that sound? I think the car would do really well there. Let me lock back into the race as well. So battle for 3rd between Taze and Valhalla. Let me go ahead and get my ugly face out of here again. Yeah, dude, it'd be great. I just hope that car doesn't run into, I think it was transmission issues that took the car out eventually. Hopefully they can take some of that data, build up a transmission that's better, as Taze goes a little off into the dirt at the exit of turn 16 into the Ullman Straight. Yeah, I hope they can build a better transmission. Of course, those cars are not really meant to run for 24 hours straight. You kind of run them really hard for 3 hours and crash them, and then you kind of rebuild everything. Let's take a look at... Okay, so we do have 2 concurrent battles here coming into Sunset Bend. Ghost Reaper hooking the rear quarter panel of Tython. He's gonna barely miss the wall. So that'll be a pass for 5th place there. And then the battle for 7th right behind them with Deed Speedman and Straw Hat Jay coming in hot. We're going to get locked back in here to see if Tython's going to attempt to return the favor. So looking to the inside through turns 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Was a little bit of a love tap there from Tython on Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper's all over the back of Deedsmeem and trying to get back into position to continue his battle with Tython. Whoa, what a pass through the hairpin, Ghost. All right, dude. So he is on a mission to get back into a battle with Tython after they were exchanging blows just a little bit. Trying to get everything situated so I can feature all of these in the post-race interviews that I will be conducting with our podium finishers. And of course, I want to show a bunch of clips beforehand. As Ghost Reaper really reeling in Tython here for 5th. He's kind of out on his own right now, but he's about to get into drafting position. A little bit of contact between Straw Hat J and Deed Spearman on the exit of 16 here through the Ullman Straight. Sorry, as I'm cleaning up just a couple of tabs here on the side of my screen. There we go. Leave the battle for... Okay, so Z1 still out in front. We're going to get a quick rundown as we're about to get to the halfway point here. Do a quick rundown, and I'll take a 30-second voice break real quick. So we have Z1 and still in the lead, followed by Harry Paradise, Taze in 3rd, Valhalla in 4th, Tython rounding out your top 5, followed by Ghost Reaper, Straw Hat J, Deed Spearman, Ace on 240, and Evo Smokey for your top 10. Wasn't paying attention, now out of fuel. Oh no! Poor Iron Phantom. Is somebody going to rescue the Iron Phantom himself? Let's see. Let's see if anyone's going to rescue him. Whoever that was wasn't going to. Let's see. Who was that? Oh, that was Z1. Of course he's not going to, unfortunately. Just for comedic relief, and he stops right here. we're just staring at each other. Just parked up by the cameraman. I think last series, Robert, you stood your car up on its end after rolling. I'd say about 100 feet back from where your car is currently. So that's unfortunately ironic. That you've run out of fuel here. Let's see if anyone's going to stop and get you. I don't think so. That's unfortunate. Well, he's going to park up here and hopefully get something going. Oh, Reckless is pulling off. Here we go. Yes, Reckless is pulling up. This is what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Lightning McQueen getting rescued. Good man. Good man. All right, turn the wheel, turn the wheel, turn the wheel, turn the wheel. Turn the wheel. Turn it. There you go. Who's coming up behind him? Nice. All right, so Reckless deserves an extra point for that one. All righty, now we're going to take that 30-second voice break. Now we get to go through the field again. So Z1 is your current leader, followed by Harry Paradise, SJM Taze, Valhalla PD, and Tython for your top 5, followed by Ghost Reaper, Straw Hat J, Deed Spearman, Ace on 240, and Evo Smokey for your top 10. And the rest of the field being Zodiac, Rye Racer, Reckless 5518, Dubs, Adam LZ, and Iron Phantom. Take a quick 30-minute break, and we'll be right back. 30-minute, my goodness, no, 30-second break, I promise. The race will probably be over in 30 minutes. 30-second ad break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Doesn't look like anything has changed on track. We're going to flip through. Give me my mouse. There it is. We're going to flip through the field, see if we can find any battles. Yes, there is for third place between Taze and Valhalla. So we're going to watch these two duke it out. Taze, of course, in the 00 Busch Light Ford, and Valhalla in a, if I can see the number 4 Budweiser Ford. So battle of the American beers here, as I think they are catching up to Iron Phantom here as they cross through Bishop. Oh no, Taze has gone off. Interesting. Okay, so he will safely rejoin right behind Valhalla, unfortunately losing third. And Valhalla is going to give the position back? Or is he defending? No, he gave the position back. Look at that. Everyone's trying to get those extra points now, so they're trying to be all buddy-buddy with each other and not slam them into walls. I love to see that. Love to see that. So as I'm locking back in, really need to automate this as much as possible, but I am unable to do that right now as we are live. So the battle for third has kind of fizzled just a little bit, but not too much. Now let's take a look at this battle between Ghost Reaper and Tython. There's a little bit of bad blood we saw with Ghost Reaper getting a little bit of a... Actually, no. With Tython getting a little bit of a punt through turn 5. No, through the hairpin. And then Ghost Reaper getting the favor return to him in turn 5. So it seems like that has been handled. Like, fine gentlemen. You get a hit, I get a hit. So we're even. Let's continue to race as they are racing for these top 5, as we are now at the halfway point of the race. Tython making a little bit of a mistake. Ghost Reaper getting loose. They will go side by side into Bishop and the Le Mans section of Sebring, turns 15 and 16. As Tython will go around him on the outside. My lordy. All right. However, Ghost Reaper has the inside, and he is not going to give that up super easy. So we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, Ghost almost hit the wall on the inside. We'll get back by... Oh, there was somebody in the wall? Who is that? That scared me. So Tython will pass Ghost Reaper for position. Somebody just yoinked the wall. Who was it? I hope it was an Iron Phantom. Okay, so there's no damage on either of those drivers. So Ghost Reaper, having lost a position, is looking to get back in front for that top. No, they're battling for 4th. I am sorry. Continuing this battle, Tython definitely has a stronger Sector 1 and Sector 3 by the looks of it, and Ghost Reaper really comes into his own here in Sector 2, where they're going through right now. Large group of cars for 7th. And then we will check on our leaders. Taze and Valhalla still locked in a battle for 3rd. And then these guys. So we'll flip between them and see how everything's going. So Taze is going to attempt to defend. A little bit of weaving to figure out where he wants to go. Valhalla, of course, going to follow suit right behind him. Here comes Valhalla to the inside of Sunset Bend. Now this will get tricky. Actually, it doesn't look like it. He almost gets into the wall. Yeah, you don't want to get onto the gas super early there because you will plow straight into that, and that is your race. We do have sim damage on. Your car will be fried. Fried like an egg. Let's check back in. We are watching the battle for third. I am sorry. As Valhalla goes off into the grass a little bit. Here comes Taze to pass him. However, Valhalla has the draft, so he will return the favor here in the hairpin. And there he kind of goes, trying to force Taze a little wide. Still door banging. There's Taze. Oh, still contact. They are door banging and racing pretty hard. Let's check on Tython and Ghost Reaper. That battle has fizzled. Valhalla trying to get another passing opportunity through turn 10. Can't quite get a hold of it, as he will have to back off and reattempt for Bishop and turns 15 and 16. Unless he decides, of course, that he wants to try and get another passing opportunity through Sunset Bend. Then we shall see. They are going single file, so it looks like Valhalla is going to take a breather through the earlier half of Sector 3, really prioritize that exit of turn 16 and get the draft to get alongside Taze here to try and get the pass done. He won't have enough room to get it done just yet. He's giving it all he can, as Z1 will be slowly working his way through some lapped traffic here. Check on the rest of the grid. We do have a battle for 7th. I don't know who this person is calling me, so nope. How about don't call me? We are on board with Deed Spearman for the battle for 6th. I'm sorry. Wait. No, battle for 7th. I'm sorry. We saw passing opportunity. Valhalla had the inside of Taze through the hairpin, but Taze, of course, getting a better exit out of the corner. It's really difficult to drive these cars, especially in stock tune form that has been forced for all these drivers throughout the series. So it isn't like you can just tune out all of the understeer and the spongy brakes. You just kind of have to deal with it and force the car to work around your driving style instead of the other way around. Continuing to watch this battle for 3rd. There's not a whole lot of drama between these two, as they potentially have decided to take a breather for the final fuel and tire stint that is coming very quickly. But yet again, we shall see. Oh no, there's another disconnection? No way. No way, we're an hour in and Evo Smokey's gone. That's 4 down. Oof. That is not good. Especially waiting all week to race at Sebring, and then you just get taken out by the powers that be in the server room. As we're going to take a quick peek at the battle for 7th between Dietz Beeman and Straw Hat J. Still single file for the majority of the lap. And we're going to check back in on the battle for 3rd. Not a whole lot of drama here, so we'll flip back to the battle for 7th. Let me make sure I'm not skipping anybody else. Doesn't look like it. Those are the only 2 battles going on right now. Battle for 3rd and a battle for 7th. Straw Hat J might be trying something. I think he's too far back. Yeah, he is. Too far back to attempt anything there in the number 95 Budweiser with a little bit of a MLB logo on the front of it. Zodiac going into the pits here on lap number 29. Continue to see a lot of green flag pit stops, of course, here. As I don't want to say anything. But we haven't had a caution yet. There's, I said it, okay? I jinxed everybody. The commentator's curse will strike. We have not had a caution. If I say it 3 times really fast in the mirror, a race director will reach through the mirror and choke slam me. So let me not do that. I don't have a mirror in here anyway. But if I did, it would probably be broken because I'm ugly. But, you know, it happens. Checking back in on the battle for 3rd. Taze putting about 0.3 of a second on Valhalla here. So this battle might be slowly fizzling. We're going to check. Huh? Interesting. Okay. So Z1 is in P1 actual. Visible Rocket, who looked to have started a lap ahead of everybody. Is about to get hawked down by Harry Paradise, who will be in P2 actual after passing him. Valhalla taking a bit of a wide line, trying to get around Taze, almost turning him through the exit of the hairpin. That would have been an absolute disaster. Slowly trying to heat up these battles, and of course they neither of them want to back down because they are fighting for a podium slot, and that will give them a ton of points for the Drivers' Championship. Of course, Taze being the current leader of that. Iron Phantom going into pit lane. Check in on our battle for... Whoa, we have a new P7. Straw Hat J has gotten by Dietz Beeman. missed that entirely, and I do apologize. Deed Spearman, of course, working for a few laps to get this pass done, so nicely executed for Straw Hat J. Sorry, Straw Hat J was working many laps to get around Deed Spearman, not the other way around. Let's check back in on our battle for third. We have 15 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, so we should see our last round of green flag pit stops starting momentarily as Ace on 240 decides he's the first one, or one of the first ones to go ahead and pit. Looks like they're trying to navigate some lapped traffic here, and Valhalla is going to catch the short end of the stick through Tower. Turn 13 there at the very top right of the track map. So Valhalla's gotten past the lapped traffic and has quite a bit of air between him and Taze. Now we'll see if Taze is going to try and undercut. He is very far behind the leader, unfortunately. Apologize about that awkward silence out of quite literally nowhere. Again, felt like I was about to sneeze and I didn't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a quick, we'll do a 30-second ad break, and I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and pit road, oh my lordy, pit road is getting hot as Harry Paradise, Taze, and Valhalla, along with Reckless and Dubs, are all in pit lane getting fresh new tires for the remaining 13 laps of the race. Again, I do appreciate everybody for continuing to support the channel as I bring you some of the best league racing from Forza Motorsport. Oh my goodness, look at that. Tythen, Ghost Reaper, Straw Hat J, Deed Spearman, everybody's coming in. Except for Z1, who has an unbelievable lead on the rest of the field. Just as I was talking about how the overcut doesn't work here, it kind of works when you're the leader, But when you're not the leader, it's not a good idea to undercut. So we will see if Harry Paradise is actually able to get around him based on... wow, that zoomed all the way in. I wasn't trying to do that. Based on... oh, there's no way. He has half a track on him. Based on track position, but I will go ahead and eat my own words. And Z1 will go in. We're actually going to see, because Harry Paradise is rounding turn 16 now. So let's follow along with Harry Paradise and see where Z1 comes out in... oh, he's already rolling down pit road. Never mind. I'll go and eat my words again. Let's get back on the battle for... I don't think we have any. We do. For 7th again between Ghost Reaper and Straw Hat J. Two phenomenal drivers. Well, of course, everybody here is a phenomenal driver. Sorry, I just got completely sidetracked. So I don't think we have a battle for 6th anymore. Nope, I was clicked on the wrong car. Go figure. So we're gonna watch Straw Hat J and Deet Speeman go at it. Now, hang on, Straw Hat J was just by Ghost Reaper. I don't know why I missed that, but I unfortunately did, and I deeply apologize for that. Continuing to watch this battle for 7th. Yes, 7th play out. Next week will be fun and better. Yes, it will, as we go ahead and close out the regular season of Slide Job Motorsports next Wednesday around this time, Central Time. Well, yeah, around this time, just whenever. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and check in on... Valhalla's gotten in front of Taze. I completely missed that. So something happened to Taze, and he has dropped off the podium. I believe it was traffic. So I know they're starting to have to... navigate traffic. Let's find Straw Hat J and Deed Speeman again, and we're gonna take a look at these guys. I think this is the closest action we have on track. Let's see. Yes, this is the closest action we have on track as of right now. So we're going to keep an eye on this battle and then also keep an eye on the mini-map for any crazy changes. We are on board with Deed Spearman, and he is pretty quick. Looks like he's gaining a little bit on Straw Hat J here, but only time will tell. That plane has to be out of fuel at this time. There's no way. He's been doing touch and goes for like the last hour and a half. It's like, bro, get out of the plane. It's okay. You can do things like that. Ooh, Deed Spearman almost meeting Monsieur Barrier. Really using all of the track to try and stay on the back of Straw Hat J here. Who are these two cars bunched up here? Okay, it is Titan attempting to pass some lap to traffic. And actually, it looks like Straw Hat J is going to catch up to Ghost Reaper here. So we will have a battle for 6th forming slowly. Bringing Deed Spearman with him will be a 3-way battle for 6th. So we're actually going to jump on board with Straw Hat J. Also take a look at our biggest mover, of course, being Titan, picking up 13 positions. Of course, I believe there's a scoring error with Visible Rocket so far ahead. But only time will tell, as we have less than 10 laps to go here. Again, I do appreciate everybody for sticking with me here. Especially through these long races where there's not a whole lot of, well, there's no cautions going on. So the field just kind of splits, and then there's just kind of nothing really to do. We'll make the best of it, of course, here at Dr. Ice Gaming. Find all the action on track for you and make it an enjoyable time. So if you would like to enjoy future broadcasts without the interruption of the annoying Twitch advertisements, don't be shy and go ahead and subscribe. Currently at 2, I have a goal of 10. So if you would like to assist me in getting that goal completed, don't be shy. I'm working on a bunch of crazy emotes and stuff, and you know, all that fun stuff that you get with subscriptions, right? On top of course, being ad-free. Alrighty, so Straw Hat J is well within drafting range of Ghost Reaper, so we will see how this goes. Straw Hat J desperately trying to get around Ghost Reaper. It's of course slowing him down just a little bit. Indeed, Spearman behind them is watching this happen in 4K or 1440p and wondering how much they are going to be slowed by this battle for him to potentially pick up one position on it. Straw Hat J really pushing the car on the exit of turn 16 to maximize the speed to to stay in that draft and try and slingshot around Ghost Reaper. Won't see a move just yet. Might see a move into turn 3. Maybe not even a move into turn 3. But again, anything can happen as we are, again, inside of 10 to go here, round 9 of the Slide Job Motorsports Cup Series. Still not a whole lot of action, unfortunately, as we will be rounding 5 to go here momentarily. Do apologize as there's not a whole lot to cover here at the later stages of the race. I am trying my best here. Let's see where Valhalla and Taze are. Oh, we do have a battle for third. Yes, we have a battle for third. So Taze has gotten a second wind and he wants another podium. I believe this will be one of the few races where Taze isn't on the podium. It's a strange place to be, of course. But we are all here for it. Whoa, somebody's gone into the wall. That was Visible Rocket. Yikes. That was a jump scare and a half. Okay, so our top 4 are in their actual positions now. Great. That makes it a little easier. But then I have to remember Visible Rocket's not... I don't know if he got a 1-lap head start. It looks like it. As I'm adjusting in my chairs, we will be 5 laps to go next time by. Why are we still watching Visible Rocket? We have a battle for third actual. Between Valhalla and Taze. We will see how this cookie crumbles. Sorry, as I have all kinds of things going on around me. Had a phone call, something dropped, the cat scratching at the door, just everything going on. But yes, 6 laps to go. Here in round 9, current leader is Z1 with a monstrous lead on the entire field. Harry Paradise coming through Tower now as Z1 is going through turns 15 and 16. Our battle for third between Valhalla and Taze is raging on. Typhon in 5th. Still a battle for 6th going on between Ghost Reaper and Straw Hat J. Deed Spearman hasn't caught that battle just yet. And I believe that is everything. Ooh. That was a burp and a half. Alrighty, we are 5 laps to go here. Ooh. Some interesting interactions with some lapped traffic through turn 16, but everyone gets through, everybody gets through just fine. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what did I do? Let me not do whatever I just did. Taze only has 5 laps to get back into a podium position. Valhalla is going to fight him off with, oh my goodness. What a lunge by Taze, and that'll cost him dearly. Whoa, what a corner to try and pass on. Trying to unsettle Valhalla, and it doesn't look like it paid off. It more unsettled him more than anything, but whew. That was a brave move there, Taze. Wow. So he didn't have any issues getting back onto his bumpers. They come through tower now. Let's check fuel and tire between these two to see who has a tire or fuel advantage. 38.3% engine damage, so Valhalla's down maybe a horsepower. It's basically nothing in the grand scheme of things. Now let's take a look at Taze. So it looks like Valhalla has both a fuel and tire advantage, but Taze trying to get by him. Oh my goodness. Taze through the inside of Sunset Bend. They will go side by side with 4 laps to go. The battle for 3rd has gone nuclear. Valhalla defending into turn 1. A little bit of a bump by Valhalla and Taze. They will go side by side into turn number 2 and turn 3. Taze trying to set up a switchback on Valhalla, but Valhalla blocks it through turn 4 and 5. Still side by side through Big Bend. Still side by side coming up through the hairpin. There's no way they're going to maintain side by side here. Valhalla trying to switch back. Taze getting the better end of the deal out of this, and Taze is up into 3rd place with 4 laps to go. Let's see if he is able to hold on to this, as it looks like he is running off from Valhalla down the straightaway. Did he get more engine damage? No, he did not. Which is interesting because Valhalla has a slight weight and tire advantage in comparison to Taze. Oh, Taze made a mistake there through tower. That's going to cost him coming through Bishop here into turns 14, 15, and 16, sorry. Valhalla definitely taking a little bit of a wider line through turn 15. But he got a better launch out of turn 16, and he is all over the back bumper of Taze, and they will, I believe it was these two that fought to the end last season, and Valhalla getting a last-second pass on Taze. I'll have to look back at the VODs that I have to verify, but I think these two came down to the wires. We have 4 laps to go now. Wait. Yes, we have 4 laps to go now. Ooh, there's a car off in front of him. That is Iron Phantom. This will shake up the podium just a little bit. We're going to watch how Iron Phantom gets on with not impeding the battle for third. Iron Phantom's going to smartly mow some grass and let these two continue to duke it out. Oh my god, 5 laps down. Oh yeah, he did run out of fuel, unfortunately. Still battling it out. Taze pushing that car as hard as it will go. And Valhalla trying to bait Taze into a mistake because he is taking a lot of chances, getting really close to track limits there. And Valhalla, I think, is just going to wait out for Taze to potentially make a mistake for him to capitalize on it. But again, only time will tell, as we now have 3 laps to go. So there will be no cautions from here on out. There were no cautions to begin with. It's been a super clean race. And I think Taze is just going to continue running off from Valhalla. That's what it looks like. I think Taze has this in the bag. We're going to quickly pivot to a different battle here for 6th between Ghost Reaper and Straw Hat J. These two, of course, have been fighting a long time. Where is Tython? Tython is out in no man's land, essentially. So there's 4th. Tython is in 5th, so that's good. These two are just buying their time, and we will have... No, we have 2 laps to go. What am I doing? I can't do math. I cannot do race car math to save my life, and I apologize. We're going to have the white flag next time by. Yeah, we were 2 laps to go. Okay. Yep, we're going to have white flag next time by. Current top 10 is Z1, Harry Paradise, Taze, Valhalla, Tython for your top 5, followed by Ghost Reaper, Straw Hat J, Deed Speeman, Ace on 240, and Zodiac for your top 10. Followed by Rye Racer, Reckless, 5518, Dubs, Adam LZ5, Iron Phantom, and Visible Rocket, I believe. So, we're going to take a quick 30-second voice break as we get ready to cover the final lap of round 9. So please stay tuned. After the race, we will have an interview with our podium finishers. Whoa, what a dive by Straw Hat. Okay. Maybe we're not going to take a voice break. Maybe we're just going to ride this thing all the way out. I'm trying to get an advertisement out of the way so I'm not interrupted during the post-race interview. But we'll see what happens. We might even take a 1 minute. Yeah, we're going to take a 1 minute as this is a 2-minute lap time. So we're going to take a 1 minute ad break, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the final lap of round 9 here with the Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR Cup Series. No real changes in the leaderboard. We did see a bit of a lunge from Straw Hat J on Ghost Reaper through turn 5. However, Ghost Reaper was able to regain 6th position. Sorry, as I'm yawning into every single one of your ears. I'm sure you appreciate that. A little bit of Dr. Ice sleepy ASMR. Well, we're getting ready to come down to the line, so we're going to go on board with our current race leader. As everybody has spread out, we're going to get on board with our race leader as he takes a checkered flag, and then we'll check back in on the battle for 6th as it continues to rage on. And here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. VRX Z1 will take the win here round 9 at Sebring. What a dominating performance by Z1. We're going to check on Ghost Reaper real quick, and then we'll snag P2 as they come across. Nothing crazy going on. Nope. And finishing in 2nd place will be Harry Paradise. Check back in. Ghost Reaper still fighting for his life to maintain 6th. Everything he has, and we'll jump on board with Taze for 3rd. And we will talk with Z1, Harry Paradise, and Taze after the race ends. There is Valhalla in 4th place. Followed by Tython. I'm not sure if Visible Rocket's actually in 6th. He's not. Okay. Interesting. Wait. He's not. Wow, that's strange. So Ghost Reaper will hold on to 6th place, followed by Straw Hat J. Oh, I'm so far behind all these cars. Ace on 240. Deed Speedman in 9th. This is so odd. Zodiac's done some. Oh no, Zodiac's out of fuel. Come on, Zodiac. Zodiac is on bald tires, completely out of fuel. Will he get to the line before Rye Racer catches them? He's got the paddle out the window. He is mowing that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. There you go. Alrighty. Now, in 11th place will be Rye Racer. This is so... Oh, someone's disconnected. Ghost Reaper's left. Okay, we're fine. Who else do we have? There's Visible Rocket. I'm not sure what is going on, so I do have the podium in the voice chat with me as I go ahead and wrap this up. So Reckless will finish in 12th. What is going on with Visible Rocket? Okay, Visible Rocket's finishes in 13th. Followed by Dubs, Adam LZ, and Iron Phantom. So let's go ahead and I'm going to turn on my light. And then we'll go ahead and have a chat with our podium. And I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. The light is on, and we have completed round 9 here of the Slide Job Motorsport Cup Series here at Sebring, and we're actually going to talk with our podium. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and include the audio, mute the game capture, include the desktop audio, and undeafen. Alrighty, so we have our podium with us. So let's talk with Taze, who had an interesting race. How does it feel, or how did your race go? Let's start there.
How did it go? I complained about the track the whole time. Literally the whole time. I had about 5 laps under my belt. I joined with about 10 minutes left in qualifying. Started P4 and didn't really move. Then made stupid mistakes. Sim steering twitchiness on NASCARs is not the greatest because it doesn't react right away. So as soon as I felt myself go off the track, I knew it was over. And then I decided to figure out how to drive the track a little bit. Got second fastest lap and stayed consistent around the 57 mark for the last 5-10 laps. So it put me in that third position. I knew I had no chance against Harry and Z to catch back up to P1 and 2 after those incidents, but I'm satisfied with P3.
Awesome, yeah, and I know we were on track together Monday with IEC. Do you think driving the GT3 for so long had any impact on um, jumping into the NASCARs?
The only thing I would say is I'm gonna be flat out. Honestly, I feel it made me worse with these cars just because it doesn't have so much aero or downforce, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
With these cars, you really got to be patient with your car. The only thing that really helped the GT side was understanding how to run the layout because I don't normally run Sebring. This is like my third ever race on this track.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, other than that, it didn't really help me.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, congratulations on third.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna turn our attention to Harry. I don't believe I've seen you in here. Were you new to the series?
This is my first race in SJM.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Your voice sounds familiar.
Does it? Is that a good thing?
No, it means you
Hang
shit.
on. No. Your voice sounds familiar.
All right.
Were you in the Grim Legion community?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, never mind. Wrong person.
No.
Sorry.
Wrong bit.
Same accent. I just overgeneralized the British live on
Yeah,
Twitch. I'm sorry.
Fair enough, all good.
Alrighty, so welcome to Slide Job Motorsport and fantastic first showing here with second place. How'd your race
Thank
go?
It went pretty well. It was pretty eventful first stint. Got a bit of a tap off the start. Had to work my way back up. Then I had a pretty good battle with Valhalla. And then it was just it's all about trying to open that gap to Taze and Valhalla behind.
Absolutely.
Catch C1, so in another league.
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry, my brain just completely shut off. This is awkward. Sorry.
Take your time.
Need to make sure I'm not having a stroke. Hang on. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
What'd
good.
you guys think, real quick? What'd you guys think as our first? Harry, this is your first race being in, so it was a good impression, I'm sure, on you. But Dr. S, the first race you've been, you broadcasted that went caution free.
Yeah, that was weird. Definitely a strange feeling. But I mean,
Makes you nervous for Daytona next week. It makes you really nervous for Daytona next week.
oh yes, yes it does. But
Yeah,
I mean,
twice.
I kind of expect the road courses to be a bit cleaner because I mean, on Forza, everybody here cuts their teeth on road racing. You start with the TC cars to get into actual multiplayer. Then the NASCARs came a little later, so They kind of already had that foundation laid down and then just kind of went with it. And of course, the brain cell overheats when there's only left turns, and then people get sent into orbit. But no, congratulations on second, Harry. I'm sorry I don't have a ton of questions for you.
No, thank you.
But yeah, congrats. All right, now let's talk with our race winner, Z1. Jesus, what a dominating performance. What was your strategy going into this race?
Survive turn 1. That was
that's
about it.
that's fair.
Nah, to be honest though, I knew that I had some good pace this week, so I just needed to make sure to not get sent at the beginning, get a good start, and I could just run my own race after that. Felt pretty good in the car. Didn't get engine damage this week. Definitely helped out.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely helps here, especially with almost 4 miles of track and a lot of straightaway. Any engine damage you take will definitely hinder your car. Did you go into the race with the plan to overcut the field? Because traditionally an overcut doesn't really work here at Sebring because of the length of the pit lane.
No. I think that's just how that played out because I tend to run slightly longer than others. I seem to have slightly better tire savings, so I just tend to go a lap or two later.
Okay.
Something I usually do. But no, I wasn't trying to overcut, just how my pit stops felt.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, congratulations on the race win. Thank you guys all for continuing to turn out and provide phenomenal racing all through the regular season. We're about to end it off with a massive, massive bang as we go to Daytona with no restrictor plates. How do you guys feel? Oh boy.
I can tell you something as like trying to run this shit. I've learned with with Daytona in general. Obviously, it can become a shit show very fast. But I've also learned with like taking off that restrictor plate and adding the extra horsepower, it becomes more of like we're gonna see the same exact finish like we just did. It's gonna be Z1, Harry, Taze, Val. It's them guys. The skill guys are gonna get to the front a lot more easier, and they're gonna be able to get away a lot more easier. I think that doesn't the draft have a bigger effect with no restrictor plate or less? I can't remember. Doesn't it like
more,
does
yeah.
it? Okay, I was gonna say I think if I remember right, I'm gonna have to handicap because we're just gonna chip in the draft.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Sorry,
handicap.
so let me throw this in real quick. Basically, what this race is gonna be is to throw away everybody's points. Everybody you think that's not gonna win is gonna win.
probably gonna win.
This is how
That's-
the whole race is gonna go.
That's super
Yeah.
speedways. You basically, when you load into the track, virtually hop into the car, you spin basically the Wheel of Fortune. There's a very slim chance, if you're really, really good, a very slim chance that you're either A, going to be, you're going to get through the race cleanly, or you're just going to get immediately annihilated and you're going to be watching, well, from the back of the pack in this case, or from, pit road, or from the garage in actual racing. But yeah, it's always someone weird always wins Daytona.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. It's gonna be anybody's shot. I think.
There will be 4 wide action.
Yeah,
Taze
this is
will
gonna
bring
because
it. Taze
well,
will
that
definitely do it.
the playoff to get into that top 10 is so close. In that back of the from 9th to like 12th, I think it's pretty close if I'm not mistaken. And so
Let
like
me take a look back.
this
at
race
the
was going to
points.
be a big decider. Well, now that Z1 swept it, I'm pretty sure that locks him in because he not only does he get the winning points, but he gets fastest lap and he gets pole. And if he made a car, that's 6 points over second. That's definitely going to lock him in a top 10.
Yeah. What number is he running again?
His is
Double zero.
The double
no,
zero.
yours is
no, that's
double,
Taze.
yeah.
Wait, if I'm
Uh,
not, wait, I split what? Didn't I sweep last week and you swept this week? Isn't that what
Yeah.
happened?
Oh, I see Z1.
Yeah.
No, he's in 10th right now. So
Okay, yeah, so he's golden.
yeah.
He's locked himself in.
Yeah, well, after this race, he'll be at P6, P5. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll actually be
potentially.
up there, hopefully, to contend for the fucking the prize.
No, not for the whole thing. No.
No, you got a long way to go to catch Taze, right? Is it even possible? Has anybody done the math yet? Is it even
It's not
possible?
possible.
It's not.
It's.
You'd have to like sweep everything.
If I keep getting at least podium from top 5, no matter what, I'm still gonna get it.
Yeah.
I can miss a race. I can miss 2 races honestly and still be ahead. But not in front of Z, but not in front of everybody else.
Just
That's
know
crazy.
it's a big what if I
Yeah.
started from the beginning.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and deafen real quick. I'm gonna close
It
the
would be
stream out,
close.
and yeah, fantastic race, everybody! Congratulations to all of you on a podium, and we'll see. Oh, we'll see you at Daytona. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up round 9 of the Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR series. Ooh, what do I have planned? Saturday is going to be really fun. I will be covering Excite Motorsports as they kick off their NASCAR series. That will be, unfortunately, missed the Clash at Daytona. We will be live July 18th, 1 p.m. Central Time at Homestead for 201 miles of an intermediate oval. And then we're going to go ahead and close out the IEC Motorsports NASCAR series. As if you hadn't had enough NASCAR, don't worry, there's more coming. Well, there's one leaving, being replaced by one. So we're still even. Yeah, we're gonna close out the IEC NASCAR series Saturday night. That's the IMSA chat. That'll be at 7 p.m. July 18th, and they will also be in Miami. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings, your mornings, your afternoons, wherever you're tuning in from. Been your host, Dr. Ice, and yeah, have a good one.